Hello, this is Cuckoo. It's the end of the year, and I'll be traveling to see my family for a couple of weeks. Even though I'm technically on holidays, I'm gonna bring some gear and make a couple of videos while I'm on the road. And that leads me to this topic of this video, and that is to downscale. I'm shooting this video here with my trustworthy Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K camera. It's very good, but it is a little bulky. I don't want to bring it. And I'm using this fancy microphone here, the 1973. It's very good, but I'm not going to bring that either. I'm going to try and downscale. And you see, I got some lights here. They're not super big, but everything adds up and it becomes very bulky and heavy. So in this video, I'm going to show you my ultimate compact YouTube video synthesis setup. I see myself as an artist, but let's face it, I make YouTube videos. That's my outlet for the most part. So I guess I'm a YouTuber. So a YouTuber on the road making videos in top-down view mostly. And let's see what I have. Yeah, busting out my wide angle instead. Let's start out with the stand. This is a super lightweight stand. It's made with carbon fiber. It's called Road Trip Pro. And I chose this because it's high grade quality and very lightweight. So super lightweight. And actually there's a lot of invention going into it. So for instance, you can unscrew this leg here and boom, you got a monopod that you can use for photography. And in every leg there is a hidden feature. Like let's unscrew this foot here and you can see actually they've hidden a very useful extension and converter of different threadings. Let's see what's on the other foot, shall we? Ooh, could come in handy. Actually, this is something you need to use in order to tighten certain aspects of the tripod. So how about the next one? Are you excited? And there you go. It's a screwdriver. Well, very nice to have. Let's screw it back on. This can get pretty tall, actually. It's much taller than many of the travel tripods. They kind of top out or bottom out at a slightly lower height. But this one, yeah, I think you can get pretty tall. And you can extend it here, so this would be the full length. Oh, let's measure it, see how tall it gets at the highest point. So 160 centimeters. 160 centimeters high. It's a very good one. And also some hidden features up here in the ball head that I'll be using. For instance here, I'm actually going to screw something on here, and that's very useful for a guy like me that needs to shoot top-down view. Shooting top-down view on the go is kind of a hassle because you need something that sticks out like that, and not every tripod has that. Some heavier duty tripods, they do, but then you lose a lot of height. So this one, let's see what we can do here. This is something that I purchased many years ago, a little system by a company called Cinovate, and I'm not sure they make them anymore, but I'm sure there are many similar systems out there. It's a ball head mechanism that you can lock like so, and it's very sturdy. So I saved this, and yeah, I'm gonna screw it on to the tripod now, and this is gonna be my top-down mount. Let's screw it on. How about that? Got a little mount here. And one camera that I'll be bringing anyway is the Fujifilm X-E4. This is a great little camera. It takes beautiful photos, and I'm going to use this multi-purpose lens, 18 to 55 XF lens. It's very good, and also it has the benefit of tilting up the screen like that, so you can see yourself or see how you're composing the shot very nicely. This has a drawback though. It overheats when you're recording for too long, so it doesn't really suit my style. But I'm going to use it for shooting intros and maybe select scenes. Let's see if it mounts, shall we? So let's put it on there. Can it keep it in place without sagging? That's the question. Yeah, this little solution is very capable of supporting this weight. So now we've got a tripod, we've got a little boom here out for the camera, but this is not going to be my main camera because I said it will overheat, and I'm guaranteed to miss that it overheats after like 15, 20 minutes or so, and then I'll be performing while this is not recording. And I want to avoid that at all costs. So let's unscrew that. My main camera, in this case, on travel, is what I have now. It's going to be my iPhone. The iPhones, they have great cameras. Many phones nowadays have great cameras. And I'm going to use the iPhone. I'm going to use this mount for the phone. It's a really smart little mount. It's called the Glyph. I'm not sure they make it anymore. Maybe they do. But you put your phone in there, like so. And when you lock it, it's going to give it a little extra squeeze. Whichever position you're in, when you lock it, it kind of gives you that little extra squeeze. So that's very good, keeping it very safe. Oh, you can't even see it because it's so flat. Yeah, there you go. Okay, we've got a stand, we've got a little boom, a camera solution. What about lights? Lights is going to make it look much better. If you have no lights, going to look dark, maybe grainy, maybe not going to give that little extra focus to what you're looking at. I went out yesterday and bought this. Let's see, I'm going to turn it on. Yeah, how about this? Ooh, look at that. Look at that nice light. This is a Godox. Let me find the model number. Right, here we go. There's a Godox RGB TL30 tube light. So I'm mostly going to use this mode here, where I can select the temperature and the tint. Yeah, so that's my go-to mode. But there is also this mode. How about this? Yeah, nice. This is the hue saturation mode. So I can set my hue. How about this? Whoa, look at that. Yeah, or just maybe you want like a little kick or something. For my use, I'm gonna use it like fairly close to the gear, and because it's a long array, it's gonna spread the shadows a little bit nicer. So this is like the effect section of it. This is the, yeah, not sure I'm gonna use this, but it's cool that it's there. The flashing. Oh yeah, it's like a campfire. Oh, nice. And this is a police car or something. Yeah, does it look like a police car? And this is a fire truck. This is an ambulance. Yeah, cool. Well, I'm gonna keep it here to the temperature. So this is gonna be very helpful. But how to attach it to the stand? Well, I got one of these arms, a clamp. This particular one is made by a company called Dinkum Systems. And yeah, it's just a clamp with an arm. So let's put it on there. And this lamp, by the way, as you can see, it runs on battery. So I can recharge it. I'm not sure how long it'll last, like 1.5 hours maybe. All right, clamp, light, put it on. Put it in place. Yeah, cool. It's taking shape. So for the sound, this is not a particularly big microphone. I could bring it, but then I need phantom power also. And I want to really challenge myself to keep it small. I like it small. So for recording my voice, I'm going to use this. This is the Tula microphone. It's super handy. It's very small and it sounds pretty good. So I'm going to use this. How do I fasten this here? I imagine it's going to be like somewhere here so that I can direct it kind of towards my face. So let's try and do that. Whoa, look at the sunlight. That's nice. I'm giving it a little flare there. Okay, so this is a little heavy duty thing. I'm going to just put it onto here so that this can hold the Tula mic. This is the Tula mount that comes with a Tula mic. Cool, let's do it. Okay, so Tula goes here. Yeah, look at this. A little creature emerging here. It's like tentacles and arms and stuff. And still extremely lightweight. And that's the whole point of this rig. I want something extremely lightweight so I won't break my back. And something that takes up as little space as possible. So, yeah, so far so good. So when recording all of this, I'm going to record it in camera as much as possible, unless I'm making just music without making a video. So In order to connect everything, mix it, and send it to the phone so that it records the audio, I'm going to use this mixer here, the TX6 by Teenage Engineering. I'll turn it on here. TX6, it's a special engraving that I made, and I'm stoked for that, but it doesn't usually look like this. TX6, it's a miracle mixer, audio interface, and lots of inputs, 6 stereo inputs, and USB audio, so I can send it straight to the phone for recording, auxiliary out, and Q out, and master out. It's extremely good, and this is my choice of a portable mixer and audio interface. Oh, I almost forgot the headphones. These are the headphones, the most compact, higher end headphones that I have, Biodynamic Avento Wireless. Yeah, they're a little bit expensive, but they're crisp, they pack a punch, and I think for being on the road and you want to stay as compact as possible, yeah, these are nice. All right, let's plug everything together, shall we, and see what we can do. Maybe looks pretty good. Mixer in place. Got some cables from MyVolts. They're very nice. I think I just like the look, and this is so incredibly tight, so you can't have all of these side by side because it's too tight. So if you have like them every second port, and then the original from Teenage Engineering in between, that's gonna fit. OP1 field. Yeah, first thing, let's connect the microphone. Microphone, channel 1, OP1, channel 3 even. And then if we were to max it out with, there you go, I'd have to use a longer cable for the microphone. So headset, like a sync cable maybe from the OPZ to the KO, could be nice. Maybe I'll use it, maybe I won't. All right, there's a little setup. Yeah. So how to get the sound from the TX6 to the phone? Let's do it. A USB-C cable to Lightning. So now it's ready to go. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty nice actually. So right now we're hearing what this is listening to, but I'm gonna switch it around so that even this camera is recording what this is hearing. Let's do that. I'm gonna bring up the gain on the microphone. There we go. You can turn it in and out. Turn some reverb. Oh. Yeah, no reverb. Reduce the bass a little bit on the EQ. Yeah, doom. So everything is connected, and yeah, I'd prefer to have the microphone slightly closer to my face, but the way I've set it up, I just don't have a way to do that right now. I could have probably built something here, but then maybe it becomes too close. So it's okay. It's okay. One thing that might happen is that you start recording, but it's actually not recording from the mixer, and then you're like, oh, dang it, I should have checked it. And you should have. One way to make sure that it's capturing the audio is to, after you've unlocked it, reconnect it, because if it's going into sleep mode, it might lose the connection, and then when it's turning on again, it might not renegotiate and initiate the connection. So always make sure that after you've opened up your phone, then connect it. So now it went to sleep again. Now it's open. I'm gonna disconnect and then connect it. Pick up the camera app, go to video, and just press record. And if I hear the chime now in my headphones, not from the phone itself, then it means that it is connected. So let's do it. I can hear it in my headphones. That means that it's actually connected correctly. We should hear the microphone. We should hear the sound coming from these devices exactly as we hear it. And now I press stop. And then let's play it back and see what we hear. And I could hear it in my headphones. That means that it's actually connected correctly. Yeah, everything worked out fine, right? And this is not only for the TX6. This is like for every USB interface that connects to a phone. This is the case that you might run into. I've ran into it a couple of times, and it's always, I should have checked. Yeah. Can I screen record while I'm also recording video? I'll try it because I want to show you something. Right now, you see the screen. It actually looks pretty okay, but sometimes you can see that immediately when my hand went into the frame, it's like, ooh, there's a skin there. And it turned everything kind of warm and in favor of making my skin tone look normal, I guess. And this, when it looks normal, then you can press and hold on the screen to lock it. It's like aperture lock and focus lock. So now, even if I had a mirror with a face here, that is sometimes the case, that it wouldn't change the focus. So now it's locked and it's going to stay the same throughout the whole recording, which is good. If I hadn't done this, we'd have like shifting hues and white balance throughout the video. It's not very cool. So press the locking mechanism. So that's it. Now the only thing left to do is to pack it up and see how small we can get all of this and if it's lightweight. Right, usually when I travel I use this. It's a drone backpack from Think Tank. I had it for years and it's very good. It's super lightweight but it holds together. It's kind of sturdy. Here we go. We've got the OP1 and the OPZ. Actually, now that I think about it, it's like Velcro here. It's Velcro here, so it just sticks in place. That's really nice. In here, we've got the TX6 and the Tula and some cables and the pocket operator. So it all fits snugly in here. If you've followed me for a while, you know that I use a lot of analog cases. They have a lot of cases that are just reasonably priced and nice. So we've got the light. This Godox light comes in with this strap and this little case here. It's not very protective, but at least makes it easier to carry and protects it from small scratches and small bumps. Then we've got the nice camera, Fujifilm camera, and yeah, fits nice in here. Headphones, so nice little stand, just in a little Patreon bag actually, which is very nice. I got this one, the clamp, and the arm, and also a little wrench that I might use. Actually, the wrench probably put in here, just to keep it from rattling around in the backpack. So here we go, and I realized that this is the smallest I've ever packed when going on the road shoot a video, and yeah, this is sick. This is great, and I think very much credit goes to the compact light. Actually, this is so compact, so I could actually use a smaller backpack. I was actually thinking to also bring one more synth, because there's one synth that I'd like to check out that I still haven't tried out. It's right here. Let's see. And it's this one, the Lo-Fi 12 by Sonicware, and I'd like to check it out. And it's very lightweight, takes no space. Could probably stand like so. Let's carry this, see what it feels like. So let's see. Yeah, this is nice. It's not very heavy at all. Yeah, this is nice. And this is a rather large, I think this is like the largest you can go when it comes to what you can check in on flight. So you can go much smaller than this, of course. You can see how much space I had. Cool. I am going to put my laptop inside of it, and maybe all the clothes that I need for the holidays. But yeah, I feel pretty good about this. It's nice. I usually have much more gear, and I'm stoked that I've managed to kind of minimize it into something that is not like taking over the whole trunk or whatever where we're gonna travel. Yeah, if you enjoy the stuff that I'm doing, if you found this video kind of helpful or nice, please consider throwing in some donation over Patreon. Patreon is a place where artists and creators such as myself can crowdfund their creativity. And if you want to be part of that, please head over there, check it out, see if it's for you. There's sample packs, there's also a Discord forum, there's stuff for you to be welcomed into my Patreon family. Please don't hesitate to check it out. Also got my web store for sample packs and stuff, and yeah, check it out as well. I wish you all a very nice end of 2022. Let's give it up for 23. Let's make it even cooler and better year, shall we? Let's go.